good way to start the topic, because the most important thing today we need is peace around us. So the mantra is, and then I will explain it to you. Om Pryo Shanti Antarikshakam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapaha Shanti Rishodaya Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvana Shanti Deva Shanti Sama Shanti Vedi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And you heard me repeat the word Shanti. The word Shanti means peace. The Shanti, ultimate reality. The repetition of Shanti 3 times is not merely for emphasis, but rather to invoke peace from 3 sources: the physical, the mental, and the spiritual. In Hinduism, the concept of peace and justice are deeply intertwined with spiritual, social, and cosmic order, all of which are rooted in the belief of dharma, which is the ethical law that governs the universe and the individual's conduct. They are not ideals, but also responsibilities that individuals and communities are encouraged to uphold. Here's how peace and justice is understood and expressed in the Hindu philosophy. Peace, which is Shanti. It means in both personal and the state of inner tranquility and societal goals. Peace is seen as essential for spiritual growth and harmony in the world. Peace in Hindu philosophy is not just the absence of conflict, but a state of internal harmony and alignment with the cosmos. It is both an individual and a collective state that can be achieved through spiritual discipline, ethical living, and devotion to a higher principle. So peace, we divide into different parts. So there's inner peace, which is Shanti, which is central to Hinduism and refers to the state of internal tranquility. It is cultivated through the practices like meditation, yoga, and devotion. The ultimate peace is seen as the realization of one's true nature and its unity with the supreme consciousness. Peace is harmony and dharma. To live in harmony with one's dharma brings peace to oneself. Principle of nonviolence. It is one of the core ethical principles in Hinduism. It is not just about refraining from physical harm, but also from mental and verbal harm. Practicing ahimsa leads to peace in relationships and society. Peace in the universe. The idea of cosmic order represents the harmony that governs the universe. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is taught that peace and balance in the world are maintained when individuals align themselves with their natural order. Shanti, which is repeated 3 times, invokes peace in the body, mind, and the environment. Let's talk about justice in Hinduism. The word for justice is nyaya in Hinduism. So we know dharma is the cosmic and the moral order, and nyaya is the justice that comes with it. Dharma is central concept in Hinduism. It refers to righteousness, duty, and the moral order that sustains the universe. Each person has a personal duty based on the stage of life, community role, and circumstances. Justice is upheld when dharma is followed by the individuals and the leaders alike. Nyaya is also one of the 6 classical schools of Hindu philosophy, focusing on the logic and the epistemology. It explores what it means to know truth and administer justice. In social terms, Nyaya is about fair judgment, punishment of wrongdoers, and ensuring ethical behavior in society. Justice in Hinduism is closely tied to the idea of dharma, which refers to righteous behavior, moral law, and duty. Dharma is a multidimensional concept that encompasses duty, rights, law, conduct, and virtue. and it plays a central role in ensuring social justice. Justice in Hinduism is not merely about legal fairness, but it is about the alignment of action with cosmic and moral law. Dharma has different interpretations depending on one's age, gender, and role in society. A leader's dharma is to ensure justice for the people, while a student's dharma is to seek knowledge. And we are all students in life. And until we come into that position where our teachings make us a leader, we are always learning. The role of karma and justice. The law of karma, which is the cause and effect, plays a crucial role in the concept of justice. Each action has consequences, and these consequences shape one's future. If a person performs righteous action, they are said to accumulate good karma, leading to favorable outcomes in this life or in future lives, because Hinduism does believe in reincarnation. Conversely, bad actions result in bad karma, which leads to suffering. The role of the leaders in Hindu texts, such as the Manusmriti and the Mahabharata, rulers are depicted, or leaders are depicted, as the protectors of justice. They are entrusted with upholding dharma in the country. The duty of the leader involves ensuring peace, fairness, and justice in society. It is performing one's duty without attachment to the results, which is often interpreted in a way of bringing justice to oneself and to others. The idea of one's own duty is emphasized, suggesting that justice is about fulfilling one's role in society according to one's capabilities and responsibilities. Righteousness and justice in Hinduism. Righteousness is seen as the foundation of justice. This creates social harmony and justice. Now we'll talk about examples of peace and justice in the Hindu epics or religious texts. Bhagavad Gita, in which Lord Krishna is telling Arjuna that sometimes violence is necessary to uphold dharma and justice. This shows that peace is not passivity, but active engagement with the right action. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna imparts wisdom on the nature of duty, justice, and the pursuit of righteousness, even in times of conflict. The war itself can be seen as a battle to restore cosmic and social justice. The Ramayana and the Mahabharata, these epics explore the tension between justice and peace, showing how righteous leadership involves hard decisions to maintain dharma. This is a narrative deeply embedded with questions of justice and morality. Rama, who is one of the main role players in this, his actions reflect the idea of adhering to one's duty regardless of personal cost, and his eventual victory signifies the restoration of justice and order. And then we have the Upanishads. They emphasize inner peace and self-realization as the path to ultimate liberation. In contemporary Hindu thoughts, we have Gandhi's teachings. Gandhi's non-violence and satyagraha, which is rooted in Hindu ethics. These movements aimed for social justice through peaceful resistance. Mahatma Gandhi was one of the most influential figures in modern Hinduism. He integrated the concept of peace and justice in his fight for Indian independence. Gandhi advocated for satyagraha, which means the true force, the truth that is got force, which emphasizes non-violent resistance to injustice. His vision of justice was rooted in the belief that true justice comes from compassion, non-violence, and adherence to moral principles. Then there was the role of social justice. And in contemporary times, Hindu thinkers like B.R. Ambedkar and other social reformers have focused on justice, advocating for the rights of the marginalized groups. They have argued that true justice in Hinduism requires the dismantling of social hierarchies that perpetuate inequality and injustice. We also have environmental and social dharma, where modern interpretation of Hindu teachings support ecological justice and social equality. And in conclusion, in Hinduism, both peace and justice are multifaceted and interconnected concepts. Peace arises from living in accordance with dharma, practicing non-violence and realizing one's divine nature. Justice, on the other hand, is grounded in dharma as well, with a focus on fulfilling one's role in society, adhering to ethical principles, and ensuring the well-being of all. The Hindu tradition emphasizes that true justice and peace are achieved when individuals, communities, and leaders align themselves with the cosmic order and act in harmony with moral law. I thank you. Namaste. And the Vedas themselves are mantras, which are sounds, which bring peace. And when we talk about the word Om, which is being used, they say all the sounds of the universe, when they are put together, the sound that comes out is Om. And if we actually look at Christianity, when we finish with Amen. The sound is similar. When we finished a Muslim prayer, we say Ameen. So, let's not leave the Hindus behind with the book. That is why I had to stand up and say, because a religion that is so old, it becomes a way of life. And I know most people associate Hinduism with idols and certain, you see different pictures and, the 36,000 gods. That is actually not true, because if you actually start understanding Hinduism, you will understand that to make people who were not educated to understand the power of God, to understand the power of a woman in this world and the power of a man, and how their coming together brings humanity into place. That is why you see the pictures, and Shakti, which is the goddess, is a woman who is the strength. And I think every religion understands the strength of a woman. So I wish you all the best, because I think it's about time we had a woman president. Thank you.